the role of landscape architects and their different roles and things that they do, and one of them being more as an urban planner or informing how larger urban spaces are shaped, if I understood correctly.
Yeah,
I was wondering, is that more of a struggle as a profession and as a practice for landscape architects to have that position, have that role, because that's a much bigger responsibility to have.
I think that it is. I think that the way bigger urban projects occur right now, it's sort of acknowledged that that's an important participant in those conversations.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking about Los Angeles. It's kind of strange to me to read that Frank Gehry was in charge of the LA River, especially considering, his work in general. I don't see it all kind of pointing to looking at the LA River.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Except that he's a star,
Hmm.
and so he's a star. So and that's part of the game of design, architecture, and landscape architecture. There's stars, and so that's okay. But there are always landscape parts of those, that team. And then when I think about Pershing Square, it's the contract was awarded to Agence Terre, who are landscape architects in France. But so I think that actually I feel like that's shifted probably. That there always is now. And I mean, what was it? Was it Legaretto who originally did Pershing Square, right? Or did the version that we know now?
Hmm.
So that's a kind of a shift that a landscape architect was chosen. And we're always, when we're on teams, there's often for urban projects, there's often an architect that we're playing a dance with, whether they're the prime or we're the prime, and I don't know. I think that's changed. I think that it's not as big of a struggle. I think there's some clarity that those, like Michael van Valkenburg's work at Brooklyn Bridge Park is clearly it's a landscape project, and so I don't know. It doesn't feel as I'm not feeling the kind of marginalization that you're describing. I mean, it probably exists a little bit, but then I have to say my mood at the moment is that I'm just not that focused on the politics of those things, because I think I just don't feel like it's productive to what I can contribute.
Right.
Not because I'm really all that evolved of a person, but it's just I just don't find it hugely interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
No,
know
it's a good point. It's a good